I'm DJ Foster. I'm the Director of Athletic Communications and Broadcasting here at Grand Valley State, and I'm actually finishing up my 9th year here at GVSU. Yeah, people sometimes ask, my first broadcast was kind of overwhelming. It was a men's basketball game at the beginning of the year. It was against an inferior opponent. We won something like 95-50, and it was just like a whirlwind. My head wouldn't stop spinning for 2 hours because not only is it just back and forth action, then we're subbing in players from both teams, and I'm trying to call everybody's name and get them in, and then I have to do a sponsorship read every now and then. And then there's a post-game interview. I mean, it was just a lot going on all at once. I liked the fact that I was doing it by myself, and now I can't do anything different. If I had to have a partner, I wouldn't know when to start and stop. I just filled 2 hours talking to myself, basically. But it was a lot. There was a lot going on. So that was probably the biggest hurdle for me to get over. And then once we joined ESPN 96.1 this year for our basketball games, it didn't change a lot for me. I try not to think that, oh, hey, we're on a bigger station now. I know I'm not on like ESPN, the TV channel, broadcasting in front of 15 million people or whatever. So I just try and go out and just, like I said, it's not like I'm in a room of 1,000 people and they're all watching me talk. I just try and pretend I'm just kind of talking to myself, and there's probably a couple people listening.
There's not a lot of extraordinary situations, because the dude just always, he gets the job done. It's always like, when you tell him what you need, as long as you tell him, hey, I got the interview with, Luke Reiskamp, or I need this person and this person, this is when I need it. I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to get done. And so there's not really a lot of specific instances I can think of where it was like, oh my God, things, journalism, the deadline's coming up. It's like, that never happens, because it's always such a good working relationship. It's always like, all right, this is going to happen this time, this is going to happen this time. Oh, something came up. All right, we'll make it work.
And as far as broadcasting, the women's basketball team going to the Final Four last year was about as cool as it gets. We won 3 games in a row on the road. Actually, it was at my alma mater in Ashland to win the regional championship, and we were the underdog in all 3 games. It was awesome. I mean, it doesn't get more exciting than that. Basketball is probably my favorite sport, so to see it happen that way and just the way that we overcame. I mean, there were 8 teams there, and we were the 7th ranked team, and we beat number 2, number 4, and number 3 in a row, and it was awesome. And I remember after the game was over, we didn't really have anything scripted. It was I have a post-game show that goes 10 minutes or maybe 15 minutes depending on what's going on, and there was no game after us, so I could stay on the air really as long as I wanted. And I was thinking, hey, so we got Coach Williams to come over and do an interview, and then they were cutting down the nets, and I was kind of just talking, and I said, let's bring Janae Langs over, if we can get her over. And I've talked with Janae before, done interviews with her. I know how she's a really good speaker. She does a nice job. So we brought her over, 5 minutes after she just made 2 free throws to win the regional championship. And we did like a 5 or 6 minute interview. I don't remember anything really specifically that was said. It was all kind of a euphoric moment, but she was great. I mean, it was really cool, because we don't normally interview players right away after the game, but she was awesome.